Good morning, my beautiful warriors. How are you today? Welcome back to Coffee Talk with the Mobility Mom. I am Rebecca, aka the Mobility Mom, and I am so thankful and grateful you are here with us today. If you are new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the little bell notification so you will be notified whenever a video goes up. And if you are a returning warrior, welcome back. I am so blessed and grateful that you are here. So let's get started. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. As you can see, I am sitting inside a vehicle. Before we start on for me answering today's question and talking about Disney today, I am outside of Dunkin's at the moment. I had to go run and do some early morning lab work. As you know, this channel is about Disney, travel, and chronic illnesses. And as part of my chronic illness journey, I had to go do some lab work today. And that meant I couldn't eat or drink anything. And so I had to get my morning coffee. So I stopped at the local Dunkin's on my way home. And while I was here waiting on my curbside order, I was going to record a video for you guys. So, welcome. And I had a question from a viewer over the weekend, and they wanted to know if they were to plan a Disney vacation with me, would they be, how do you say this? Would they be relegated or stuck doing the theme parks if a Disney vacation only included the 4 major theme parks, which is Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios, Epcot, and Animal Kingdom? And the answer is a huge no. And this is why. I love Disney, but there are times when I go to Disney that I don't want to be in the theme park. I don't want to be on rides. I don't want to be in the theme park. I don't want to deal with, all the stress and the chaos of the theme park. But I want to be at Disney. And what I have learned over the years is Disney is a very huge, all-inclusive sort of a resort. And you do not have to do theme parks when you're at Disney, because Disney offers so much outside of the park. They actually have 2 water parks, which is Typhoon Lagoon and Blizzard Beach. They have 2 miniature golf courses there on property. One is called, I believe, Summer Winterland, and the other one is Fantasia Gardens. Don't hold me to those because I have not miniature golfed in over a year there, so my memory is not quite what it used to be. But there is 2 miniature golf courses. There is Disney Springs, which is got boatloads of entertainment. There's bowling, there's a movie theater. They have live entertainment off and on throughout the day and evening. There is hundreds of shops down there. I'm talking Vera Bradley, Pandora, Disney Living, Lego store. There's a huge toy store. There is also lots and lots of dining. There is a Javalia ice cream shop. There's T-Rex. There's the Polite Pig. There is Planet Hollywood. I mean, the list just goes on and on. So there is dining down there. They also have food trucks sometimes in the evening that are open. But then there's the movie theater, the bowling alley, Circus Soleil. Outside of that, they have a huge regular golf course. You can rent boats to fish. You can rent boats just to go out onto the lake. They have horseback riding over at the Fort Wilderness, over where the cabins are. They have carriage rides over there. So there is so much to do at Disney outside of the 4 main theme parks. So if you are planning a family vacation and you want to spend, say, 5 to 6 days there, but you do not want to be in the park every day of the week, I just had a family that booked. They are doing 7 days down there. They are doing 2 days their schedule basically works 2 days in the park, 1 day out of the park, 2 days in the park, one day out of the park, and then one day just to kind of get their bearings. I think that's right, right? 2, 1, 2, yeah, okay. I can't count now. But the way they broke it up is that they did a couple days in the park, and they're going to, the kids and them, they're going to get up early, they're going to do the rides, they're going to do the lightning lanes, all of that stuff. That we talked about before on how to do a really good Genie Plus day and then a not Genie Plus day. But they're going to do that like 2 days, and then they're going to have 1 day of rest where the kids are going to sleep in late. They're going to play in the pool. They're going to do maybe dinner down at Disney Springs or lunch down there. They're going to take the kids bowling, and they're just going to break up their week. So they're going to have like 2 really massive days in 2 of the parks, a day off, 2 more days in 2 of the other parks, a day off, and then the last day they're there, they're going to use that day sort of as like a leisurely day, or if there's something the kids really, really want to do, or a ride they really want to do again, and they're all collected, they may go back into a park, or they may go do something else. But they broke up their days. So even if you planned like a 2 or 3 day vacation, or even if you planned a 7 or 8, sorry, I jumped. A tree just fell off the branch up there, scared the living daylights out of me. You can break your vacation up. So like with me, with my chronic illness, I know that I can't do like 5 strong days in the park. So if I go down for 3 to 4 days, I will do a day in the park, and like I say, I will do a really intense day where I know that I'm going to hit a lot of rides and do a lot of things, and then I'll either take a slow day in the park and just do pictures and walk and eat snacks and just be really lazy. And then there are days where I just don't do the park at all. I'll stay at the room, and I will sleep in late, and I will go down to the food court and get a coffee or, a Danish or just whatever. And then I might go down to Disney Springs and slowly walk in and out of all the stores and, window shop and stuff like that. So Disney in itself is a really great place because, yeah, they have the theme parks and all of that. But they also have so much more outside of that. I've also been known to go and do what I call resort hopping. And basically, I spend the day going from resort to resort and checking out the stuff in the different resorts. Like, I've spent an hour and a half to almost 2 hours just roaming the Grand Floridian grounds when the flowers are in bloom and stuff. So, there is so much to do that you don't necessarily have to do the park every day. So if you are considering a Disney vacation and you want to kind of know more about that and you want to take a long thing, but you don't want to be in the park every day, we can totally get that planned, and I can help you find things that interest you and your family that you might like to do outside of the parks. Along with that, you can just go down to Disney to spend 3 days at a resort. The resorts down there are very family friendly, and there are things to do there that are just as much fun, and you don't even have to go into a park. You can spend your day poolside. You can go down to Disney Springs and have dinner and then go back to the hotel. So there are so many options with Disney because they are so inclusive and cover so much there that there is so much to do outside the parks if you just happen to want to do Disney, but you're not a theme park person. I mean, I have seen my mom and dad, who are both in their 70s, they go to Disney sometimes just for a 2 or 3 day weekend, and they never set foot in the park. They go down, they wander the resorts, they go walking the resorts. My dad will go out fishing he'll rent a boat for an hour or 2 and just go out and fish. And my mom will sit in the room and read, or she'll go down the lobby and read or whatever, or sit poolside. I mean, it is amazing to me how Disney has created this resort that not only fascinates the young, but the young at heart. I mean, they run the entire age range from a small child being excited to see Mickey for the first time to a senior citizen who gets just as excited and enjoys it just as much. And they just fill in every age group and aspect of life. And I think that's one of the reasons why I love Disney so much, because they're all encompassing. There's not an age group or a mind frame that they haven't catered to at some point. I mean, they, from the young, or, young for people with disabilities, people without disabilities, teenagers. I mean, they just have something for everybody. And so it makes it quite a unique place. So if you want to plan a vacation and you don't want to be in the theme park the whole time, or you don't even want to go in at all, we can definitely plan that. And we can do it. And always remember, even if you are not a theme park, and even if you want to do a Disney vacation and you're not even wanting to go there are other things you can do. Like, there is the Disney Cruise Line. There are Adventures by Disney where you can travel the world with Disney. So there is so much there to be done. But to answer the question from the viewer, no, you do not have to spend your whole vacation in the theme park. You can do so much more outside of that. So I hope that answered your question, and if you have any more, feel free to leave a comment a question in the comment, or email me, or however, and tell me, if you could plan the perfect Disney vacation, what are something that you would want to do? Is there a ride you want to do? Is there an activity you want to do? Is there some place in the world you'd like to see? Tell me in the comment if you could plan the perfect vacation. And it doesn't really have to be Disney, but if you can plan the perfect vacation, tell me what it would be. I would love to hear what your perfect vacation would involve. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of here. I'm going to run in. I see that the employee is waving me up at the cash register to let me know my drink is ready. So I'm going to run in here and get my iced coffee from Dunkin', and I will talk to you next time. Thanks for joining me, and have a wonderful and blessed time. See you next time. Bye.